Excited for a world exclusive release, and I'll show you now. Whoa, whoa, what is it? What is up, my nerds? Welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. All right, enough of that. It is the all-new Hobbywing Quicrun Fusion. This is an FOC brushless setup that is a motor with the speed control built in. I am super stoked. I've been running this test prototype. I have one here. This is the original test prototype. I have another one that is actually still installed in a truck that have been being beat on for a couple months now, and they've been holding up real well. And these are the pre-production packaged versions, and I'm stoked to be the first one to share this with everybody. So we're gonna pop this bad boy open and take a look at what comes inside. Now, I have a little bit of inside information from the bosses, and they pointed out that this system that I have is not quite final. There you go, standard box, but check this out. Let's open it up. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. So, comes with the programming box installed, included. That's great. And then you get the harness for the programming box. That guy can just live plugged into there. You get your best friend in the whole wide world, the instruction manual. What else is in here? There's a plug. And let's pull this bad boy out. Now, the big thing that I know is supposed to change is the installation of the power plug. It'll come with the XT60 included, and this should be, give or take, 200-ish millimeters, so, you know, about that long instead. Now let's take a look here at this super sweet Fusion. This is a normal 540 sized motor from here to here, and there's a speed control that's jammed in to the end. So this is a normal 36 millimeter diameter motor, but the length on the motor and the speed control is longer than what the X550 motor is. This guy is 64 millimeters, this length, 36 millimeters. So it's a 3664 in comparison to the normal motors that you're used to, but this has a speed control built in. So what does that mean? It's longer than the normal 550 motor, and it may be a little tricky to get into some of the rigs where the motor's up in the front and the servos are right there, because it's already, the 550s were already pretty close, but if you got a little wiggle room, should be okay to get it in there. I do have this installed in a truck, and I've been running it for 6 months or more. It feels like forever, and it's been flawless. It runs as good as any of the FOC systems that I've used from the normal axe systems, and it's just a simplified version of that. So these are available in 2 different KVs. This is an 1800. There's also a 1200 KV. It has a switching BEC in it. It's rated, it's a 4 amp regulator. It can be set to 6 or 7.4 volts. What else do we have here? The programming box is specific, as far as the sticker goes, to the Quicrun Fusion system. But if you happen to lose this box, you can use any of the normal LED programming cards. Just you can't use the sticker. You have to use your instruction manual. Let's take a look. I have a truck that this is in. So this is old Clappy McClapperson that we've seen many times here. And as you can see, that's it. There's the receiver, the servo's up in the front. The receiver wire from the speed control part of the motor runs underneath, plugs in, and that's all there is to it. As I've been running this truck a lot lately because of I want to run the system, get some miles on it. And you can see it's a pretty snug fit in there. If you're used to, you know, the class's axial setup, it's a little long. It rubs on my tunnel just a bit, but no big deal. Or the back of the cab, rather. It works super good. It's as good as the axe combo is. It's just a little more simplified. There is no Bluetooth in the Fusion system. It only works with the LED box as far as programming. So there's no onboard programming or anything like that. You have to use the LED programming card. This is the original prototype that I was sent that came in a sweet, you know, unmarked box. That's one of my more favorite cool things about my job, is you get these unmarked boxes with cool stuff in them. And this is the final production version. There's a couple little changes. The end bell's red now. They finalized some of the writing on the motor, and it says up here 1800 kV 540 spec, and it's referring to the size of the motor. the power segment of the speed control, not this total, because this is longer than a 540. Even though this says right on it 540 spec, this motor is bigger than your average 540. Let me see what I got laying around the bench here. So this is a normal 3652 size motor. And you can see it's quite a bit longer than that is. But lots more coming on the Quicrun Fusion. This should retail for right around 150 bucks, which is amazing. The combo itself runs, like I said, it's a fully FOC brushless system, so not a sensorless combo, not a normal sensored motor, but this is rock crawl specific. The field orientation control, or FOC circuitry, that the Axe combo has uses that same technology in here. It's a kind of slimmed down version of the speed control, obviously, to make it smaller and fit in here. And this is available, like I said before, 2 different KVs, 1800 kV and then also a 1200 kV. I don't have an official release date, but I do have experience that when I get the pre-production prototypes and we get in our final email for changes, that we're usually not very far away from these bad boys being available to start shipping. So don't ask your hobby shop about the new Quicrun Fusion yet. They probably don't have any information on it yet, but they will have it very soon. They may, so you could run it by them. But the Quicrun Fusion should retail for right around 150 bucks. Available in 2 different KVs, 1200 and 1800. This is a FOC combo that has a speed control built into the end bell of the motor. It includes the LED programming card with each one of the combos. The final production versions should come with about 200 millimeters worth of power cable with a plug soldered on the end. Like I said, this is a pre-production model. BEC is a 4 amp BEC. You can set it to 6 or 7.4 volts. And full ball bearings, of course. The system is a waterproof combo, so you shouldn't have too many concerns with getting it in the muck like you normally do. And it will come with an XT60 pre-installed. But if you do have any questions or comments, post a comment below, or by all means, please shoot us an email, northamerica@hobbywing.com, and we'll be glad to have a chat with you about getting your hands on one of these all new Quicrun Fusion FOC brushless 2-in-1. I don't know what to call it other than a combo motor. It's got a speed control built into it. That's pretty freaking cool. This is not a new thing, the speed control with a motor built into it, don't get me wrong. But having, a motor with a speed control built in, but having FOC tech, that is very new. This is the first kind of crawling specific, really rad combo that's gonna be a great upgrade for a ton of the RTRs that are out there. All right, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email, northamerica@hobbywing.com. See you next time.